We knew when we began reopening the school that we wanted to take advantage of the fact that we were not under anybody's thumb.
One of the ideas that were kicked around among us young people who didn't know what was going on in education was the idea of experiential education.
It was big in the early 1970s.
We docked out the school year. We decided that the last month would be what we called projects.
We thought, well, maybe kids who do poorly in the regular classroom might excel in a different setting and learning in another way.
I used to do the court project, and I would bring my guys over to the courthouse and we'd sit through a trial.
We divided the kids up into the various projects that they asked for.
There wound up being 12 kids that faculty said, there's no way I'm taking this kid with me, or I'm not taking this kid with me, because we didn't know what they were going to do when they went out into the community, because some of them were rough guys.
I went to Edwin and I said, I don't know what we're going to do, because nobody will take these guys.
So Edwin would say, give them to Phil.
Father Philip and I took these 12 kids. We said, well, what are we going to do with them? We said, let's go out in the woods. So we decided to go on the Appalachian Trail.
Advanced planning was not the great forte of either of these guys.
We knew that we had to practice first, so somehow we did a practice hike. I think we walked to Morristown.
They hiked those kids 24 miles or whatever it was out there, and they all arrived exhausted and spent the night and did their thing. And then Edwin looks at Philip, and Philip looks at Edwin and says, are we going to walk back? How are we supposed to get back?
I mean, it was just like a comedy of errors, this whole thing.
One kid didn't have a backpack, so he carried a suitcase.
Other guys were walking down the trail carrying paper bags.
I was younger and in a lot better shape then, and so was he.
But what was really, really a blessing was Philip and Edwin happened upon the ultimate example of experiential education. Suppose they had said, we're going to run a project for cooking or painting or something. But instead they said, no, we'll make the kids hike in the woods.